Obviously, I'm breaking new roots. After powerlifting through a tough 3-day windstorm, we're finally making headway on the house. Starting with sealing it up to make sure we keep the bad weather out. Getting the doors installed feels like a massive milestone. Each step we take makes this remodel feel more and more like a home. Seeing the siding going back on is so rewarding. It's the moment where all of our planning and hard work starts to take shape. And now we're shifting gears into the barn, enclosing the space so we can add something that we've really been looking forward to: a new full-size bathroom, not an RV bathroom. This phase is a huge step towards bringing the entire project together. New tripod, stand by. Oh my gosh, it got even taller. This is the coolest tripod ever. Okay, that's tight. Does this just move? It is currently 28 degrees. It's a Saturday after Thanksgiving. Currently on this project, I took a couple of days off, and to be honest with you, it feels like I've had like a month off. I'm like, oh man, I haven't worked on the house in like a month, and I haven't been inside there in weeks, and that's just not the reality of the situation. It's been 2 days, and it just feels like an eternity. So, with that being said, part of the next part of this project is now not really any part of there will be demo, but not like a full take out a wall situation. Well, I guess kind of taking out a wall situation. But we're going to cut in a door because the bathroom is going to go in the barn part between what would be our entryway there and the utility room. So we're going to frame it all off. I need to open that door up so I can see where my floor is going to lay because I want it to be perfectly. We'll have transitions, but I would like it to be on the same plane and not a step up or step down. So instead of trying to guesstimate where my floor needs to lay for the bathroom, I'm going to cut a hole where the door is going to go, so that way I know exactly where I'm going to start my level off of. So that's what we're going to work on today. I don't know how far we're going to get. I am super cold. I got lots of layers on. Nobody warned me that it'd be less than 30 degrees already this time of year. But here we are, and I know it's probably colder places, and someone will say, Paul, it's colder up here than here. Yeah, I get it, but I wasn't expecting 30 degrees in November, or last day of November. So here we go. Little side story, in one of the early videos, I think it was the tour, I talked about three-legged pool table, or 1-800-3leggedpooltable.com, and just being silly. And I had a lot of comments about it, that kind of people being serious about wanting it. But after what's the best option, what should I do with it, I actually decided it's a really nice pool table, like probably the most expensive thing that was here. It's a super nice slate, custom leather pockets. So I decided to keep it, and that'll be down the road. I've always kind of wanted a pool table as a kid. I think I had a mini one when I was growing up. So yeah, I got it moved. It's incredibly heavy. My mother and my wife helped me move it, and the three-legged pool table is now officially a one-legged pool table, and it is currently sitting on jacks. Or jack stands. Not Harbor Freight jack stands. I know that could be a concern. So we're going to keep it. I'll end up fixing it at some point. That might be a project I might show, might not. But just for anyone curious. Well, let's say the batteries don't like the cold. My saw's running about half speed. So that sucks. stink bugs. It's gonna stink like heck in here today, guys. Oh man. Whew. There's no shortage of stink bugs in there. Golly. Pull that up in a minute. Knock knock. Beep beep, it's Dad. Yeah, if you want to bring it in here. Timber. You'll find all what, buddy? Yeah, I just cut them, buddy.
Yeah.
Man, you really punching that.
What are you doing?
Trying to get this door jamb out without breaking it.
Why?
So we can reuse it.
Why? Where is it? Yeah, where is it? Dad, where is it? You're always looking at that.
I think you're alright, buddy. Woo! Hold this right there. Got it?
Yeah. You need my hammer knocked in?
No. We're not knocking anything in, buddy.
Why?
We're just not.
No, not sink me. Anyone fell down again. That hit that car. Hit it real hard. There we go. Oh. Okay.
Yep, I'm alright.
No, you don't.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, maybe hit it out. No, you don't. Whoa, what are you making a mess?
What, am I making a mess?
Yeah.
Not Alright, so I lost my helper. I've been trying to pace myself while doing this. Before I still kind of do it where you just kind of work and work and work, and then you're really tired and then you don't want to work the next day. So I've been trying to pace myself. So every time the camera battery dies or I hear it go off because it's dead, I have to stop and sit down and have a glass of water to keep myself paced. And a day like today, where I'm sweaty because I'm not working hard and I'm cold, just kind of sucks. Also, I don't have 2x4s long enough to span this but it also, Olivia reminded me on my break that like this needs fixed. Like this is not okay. So probably from here down, I'll go ahead and pull these out. And then, just because of trying to work in phase here, I took this door jamb out, and that's gonna go in the laundry room on this side. Pardon the mess, but I'll go ahead and frame it up so that way I can just kind of do it all at once. Put all my headers in, put all my doors, like frame the doors out all at once, do all the demo at once. So I promise I'm really trying to keep us on track here, what we're doing. This is really turning out to be more of a demo day than I ever would have imagined, but gotta make it right. Gotta get my jack studs. It's exciting to see stuff going in. I gotta frame this, frame that. That needs another frame on it. There'll be lots of framing. I think that's about it on the demo though. Keep it simple, stupid, I guess. Now I got that side all screwed up. Maybe I'll get lucky here. and not in that way, but maybe it'll once I get this frame tightened up. Which that's part of this project. Man, I am hot and cold at the same time. Does anyone have any recommendations? I literally have thermal pants on. But it is cold, but I am sweating already. It is not a good sign of the day if I'm already sweaty. So it's going to feel like I'm bouncing around a lot, and it feels that way to me too. But I like to kind of work when I'm putting headers in, like on this door here in a minute, I'd like to just do all headers. So with that being said, I'm going to go back to the living room and work on cutting this wall out right here. That one wasn't as dramatic as yesterday, I don't feel like. I really just think it's hard. I feel like I'm on a time crunch. The weather isn't helping, but I'm not on any time crunch, and I just need to make sure it's done as best I possibly can. So, yeah. Now, it's time to start putting some stuff back. works. It's a door. It's not pretty, but it works. As the colder temps start rolling in, I'm reminded how challenging it can be to pace myself on a project like this. It's not easy to resist the urge to overdo it all in one day, but I'm learning. There's no detailed step-by-step guide for what we're doing, just a vision we sketched into a simple Dollar Tree notebook. And now we're turning that dream into reality, transforming this barn into our home, one step at a time. It's been a journey of persistence and creativity, and I'm excited to see where it takes us next.